It's now time for Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of the staff nor the management of KWN TV 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Now, let's go Around Town on KWN TV 7.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Well, once again, I'm not Ann.
And I'm not Monda.
And I am Cheryl. This is Nathan Luke, if y'all don't already know.
I can barely get it.
You barely hear me? Really? Usually I'm not a problem.
So anybody that sees Ann Brown out and about, ask her why she wasn't here today, why she's so distraught this afternoon.
Did she get in a hurry?
She got in a hurry.
She got in a hurry.
Always in a hurry.
Well, she was going to the Knoxville Zoo.
Well, apparently it turned out not to be today. It turned out to be next week. So she's somewhere right now wallowing in her
Ticket
in her hurriedness.
In her hurry. There you go.
Yeah, y'all just ask when you see her.
Her steadfast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. We got a big weekend coming up, and I wanted, while I had you here, get you to talk about the golf tournament this weekend.
Okay, cool. This Saturday, the 20th. The Chamber is having the first golf tournament we've had in many, many years over at Trenton Golf Club. Right now we have about 18, 19 teams. We can stand as many teams as want to sign up. It's $75 a player. We have hole-in-one. We're going to have anything from a set of golf clubs to $5,000 cash if you make a hole-in-one. Mm-hmm. We're going to have 8 prize holes. We are going to have, somebody's going to win their very own personal drone.
Oh, wow.
We're going to be selling mulligans and
skirts.
And skirts, and we'll be giving tickets for those. And somebody's going to get their name pulled for their own personal drone.
And even the worst team wins.
Even the worst team wins. There's a last place prize. I'm not telling them what that is yet.
No. We can't tell the prizes, but we do have some good prizes. We've got Lookouts tickets at the Canyon Grill, and just it goes on and on.
Thatcher's, Canyon Grill, Larry's, JB's. Bottom dollar. So, I mean, there's lots of prizes.
And
Stuff
what's the hole-in-one prize again?
Well, there'll be 4.
Okay.
One of them, I think, is a set of clubs. One of them is $5,000 in cash. I'm not sure what the other 2 are.
Was the golf cart one of them?
No.
I couldn't remember if we decided to do that or not.
But, yeah, the insurance, Flegal Insurance is providing all that. So, it's going to be a good time. We got breakfast starting at 8. Tee-off is at 9. We should finish up around 1-ish.
With lunch.
We've got lunch coming from the, I can't remember.
Chicken coop.
The chicken coop.
Little chicken coop.
Lunch. So
we have goodie bags for everybody. Well, for the first 100 entries, I've got goodie bags. Yeah.
So it's going to be a good time. We had one down there this past Saturday as a benefit, and we had a good time. It's, we actually have some folks from out of town signed up for this one, but the one Saturday was a lot of fun.
Got to give my husband's city a shout out there. They're coming from Fort Oglethorpe to give you guys some competition.
We got a team from Dalton coming, a team from Chattanooga. So
yeah, all over.
Going to be lots of folks here. Lots of folks. So
it's going to be warm.
Everybody's invited. If you don't have a foursome, you only got one. If there's only you, or if you and somebody else want to play, y'all come on out. We'll mix you and match you up. And
I know I have one team that said they could use 1, maybe 2. So okay. I do have a team that a couple people can get on.
Okay.
So that's not going to be a problem. It's $75 a person if you have a chamber member on your team. Otherwise, it's $85 a person.
Might get old Evan Stone out there.
I don't know if Evan said he might putt.
Still a golfer, Evan?
No, he said he might. We need to get a pro putt tournament.
You may have to come out and drive the beverage cart then.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen either. But yeah, breakfast, lunch, all that good goodie bag stuff. We've had goodie bag stuff brought from all over. There's sunscreen and hand sanitizer and Little Debbie's.
Little Debbie's. I just had a fellow in my office a while ago dropped in a case of moon pies on me.
Ah.
So there'll probably be moon pies in the goodie bags too.
Now, I don't know who it was, but, I've been on a diet, and somebody left a box of peanut butter oatmeal cookies in my conference room.
Yep.
And Thursday night.
That's right.
Yeah, I think only about 3 of them's gone, and I haven't touched them. Just saying, not that Nathan would have left those there.
Well, golfers get hungry, so the more snacks, the better.
Every meeting we have at the chamber,
Nothing on your neck.
is it, you know, you got to have it one way or the other. Okay, hang on, folks. Here we go again. All right. But every time Nathan walked, I had a candle going, and it was some kind of mocha candle or something, and Nathan walked in and said, "What you got to eat?" No, it's not that sweet. It's
Yeah, she never has anything to eat over
it's a
there.
candle. Me going on a diet ruined it for everybody.
But no, this golf tournament's going to be, like I say, it's the first one the Chambers had in many years.
It's been a while. It's been
Yeah.
2007 or 2000. What did we say? Maybe
So
2007.
it's been a while. We have ordered perfect weather, so
Yeah.
it'll look just like it does today.
It'd be just beautiful, folks. And like I said, even if you're not a good golfer, there's prizes. I know if I was in it, who would win the last place prize, beyond the shadow of a doubt.
I have won last place before.
Have you really?
Yeah, many years ago.
Well, I was going to try going golfing, and I went with some friends, and all of them were right-handed while I'm left-handed.
Oh, yeah, that don't work.
So I talked to my boss, and I knew he was left-handed, and he was getting ready to go, and I said, well, great. I said, because I couldn't find anybody left-handed just to kind of, he said, I'm right-handed. So the only thing he does right-handed was golf.
Oh, nice.
So I'd got to find somebody. I don't want to go out and buy a set of clubs and then not like it.
All right.
So I need to find left-handers that'll.
But Allstate has a team, Bank of Dade has a team, Citizens Bank has a team.
Nova Copy.
Nova Copy has a team. Who else? I've got
TNT.
2 teams. TNT Golf Carts has a team. So come on out. Your chances to win are good.
They are. And if you're interested, you can contact myself at 706-657-4488 at the chamber. Nathan, if they want to get a hold of you.
423-596-5201.
And then you can go to the Dade Chambers Facebook, you can go to the Twitter page, you can go to our webpage. I have the flyers listed. You can just print it off or call me, I'll fill it in for you. But it's going to be fun. I think we said, mulligans and skirts are $10 maybe for
We're
two.
going to sell 2 mulligans and a skirt for $10. A skirt, the men can hit from the ladies' tees. Mulligans is a do-over.
Do we have any women in it?
I've not seen any women's
Okay,
names so
folks.
far.
All right, ladies. I know there's some ladies out there who can play some golf, so
Yep, there are.
you need to.
I played with one Saturday that could play.
Should have been playing from the back tee and not the girls' tee.
We used her drive a bunch.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we gotta get some ladies in the tournament, y'all.
Yeah, some of those holes over there are definite advantage to the ladies.
Now, what's your favorite hole over there at Trenton? If you had to pick.
Probably number 6.
Number 6.
Yep.
What's good about 6?
You come off the hill, you got to put it right down by the water and then up and over the water,
Up and over the
the
water.
green.
Okay, so since I don't know anything about golf, we're playing golf and I hit it in the water, what do I do?
You go to where it went in, you drop one on the land closest to where it went in, and you penalize yourself 2 strokes.
2? Wow.
You go in 1, out in 2, you're hitting 3. Well, you're actually penalizing yourself 1 stroke.
Just one.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
yeah.
That's a lot.
It is what it is.
It is. And how many water hazards do we have at Trenton?
There's number 6 and there's number 16.
Number 6 and 16.
That's it.
Was that the right word? I did good?
Well, there's a couple more that the water's not really supposed to be in play, but sometimes people put them in play.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
I
yeah.
have never. I'm excited. This will be something new for me.
Well, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be new for me. And like we said, Little Chicken Coop going to be with lunch. We've had great sponsors. Lake Region was a sponsor.
Top of Georgia.
More Funeral.
Yep. More Funeral Home. There's a lot of them.
We did. It's just been overwhelming. It was great to see how many people were getting excited about it and participating in it. And
We'd like to have 20 teams. Right now we're at 18. So we'd like to have 8 more golfers, at least 8 more golfers out.
you know you're out there. So this is something that I hope we're going to try to do annually. We're going to try to make this a new thing with a rebirthed thing with the chamber. What else do we have coming up for the chamber? Lord, it's been so crazy.
Well, if you want to fast forward till
Small Business Expo.
way down the road, the Small Business Expo, December the 9th.
I mean, I've had people calling about that already.
Yeah.
So when do you think we'll officially start sign-ups on the Small
We'll probably
Business
start signing
Expo?
folks up in July.
That's what I was thinking.
I've got to go over, we're going to do it at Dade High again. I think a little bit differently than last year. I think we're going to try to use the gym this time.
Right. And same fees, same entry.
Yeah, same.
I don't know why we would change
same type
it.
Setup.
It's $20 if you're a member. If you are not a member of the chamber. If you are a member of the chamber, it's free. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know
that's
anything
what we
about
have
that.
Evan for. US 11 Antique Alley starts Thursday. It's the yard sale that goes from
Okay.
Meridian, Mississippi to Bristol, Virginia.
Okay.
So that's this weekend, and if you're interested in setting up as a vendor, you can call the chamber, 706-657-4488, and she will. Emily's there at the desk, and she can give you the information. She can pull the website up. It's right there. Go to us11antiquealley.com.
Is that all those people that clog up Main Street down here all weekend?
Wow, yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'll go do something else while that's going on.
Well, we're gonna be at a golf tournament.
That's up Monda's
for
alley.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be setting out up there. They always
that's
set
up her
out.
alley. That's not my thing.
I am not a yard seller. And I've had some folks get some pretty good stuff. I'm not a yard seller.
Yeah, me either.
Now, if I'm driving by and there's something that sticks out,
I'll go out of my way to avoid one.
do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I was scrolling through Facebook yesterday, and everybody's getting ready for Antique Alley, and somebody posted an original user's manual for a 1950 Ford 8M tractor. Well, guess what my husband owns? A 1950 Ford 8M tractor. So I went and bought that user manual.
I got for Mother's Day, my wife now probably is the only
I'm
person
jealous.
in Dade County with a legitimate,
For real,
for real Pac-Man machine.
Oh, I'm so jealous. And y'all, it's the stand-up, put a
She's
quarter
wanted one
in.
of those for 25 years, and she finally got one.
And you found it pretty local.
I did. I found it in Ringo,
Yeah.
in the guy's garage.
For real, go to the game room, play Pac-Man machine.
She says, I don't want it if it don't take quarters, so it takes quarters.
Well, she's just trying to get you to play, and she's going to get her little savings account.
So I thought for Mother's Day we were going to get out and maybe go eat a real nice lunch.
You
and
played Pac-Man all day,
She
didn't
played
you?
Pac-Man all day.
Did she really?
All day while I slept on the couch.
And is it at home or is it at her shop?
It's at home right now.
Awesome. All right, Nathan, I appreciate you coming and
You're very welcome.
sitting in for the missus, and
He gave us, what did he give us, the breakneck sign?
he gave us the breakneck sign, and we're going to take a break, and we will be right back. Thank you so much.
Y'all come out Saturday. We'll have a good time.
The Moore family name has built a legacy of trust, compassion, and peace of mind by standing with families during time of loss. Now in our 70th year, the Moore family commitment grows even stronger, from affordable traditional services to cremation. Our experienced staff stands ready to follow through on you and your family's wishes. Since 1945, the Moore family of funeral homes, North Sand Mountain and Trenton, always dedicated to those we serve.
Innovation and quality. Two things you don't normally hear about in a recruitment ad, but you'll hear a lot about innovation and quality when you join the team at Vanguard National Trailer. Vanguard is an industry leader in the production of dry van trailers and composite plate trailers.
And right now, Vanguard National Trailer is hiring energetic and hardworking team members to be assemblers and welders, as well as industrial maintenance for first shift openings.
And you'll work a full 40-hour week in 4 days, which means 3-day weekends. And overtime is available. Working at Vanguard National Trailer has other great benefits too, like paid holidays, paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, plus a 401k plan.
Full-time work, 3-day weekends, available overtime, and great benefits. That's Vanguard National Trailer.
Fill out your application today. Vanguard National Trailer is an equal opportunity employer.
Apply in person today. Starting pay $10 to $14 an hour, depending on position. Vanguard National Trailer Corporation, Highway 11 North, turn beside the Primary Healthcare Center on Vanguard Drive.
Get it hot and ready right now at Little Caesars, Highway 136 West in Trenton and 411 Kimball Crossing in Kimball. Get that hot and ready pepperoni or cheese pizza for just $5. How about deep dish pizza, just $8. The new pretzel crust pizza, just $6. 10-piece Italian cheese bread, just $4. The 3-meat treat, just $8. And make sure you ask about the hot and ready meal deal.
Pizza.
Little Caesars, 2 locations to serve you, Highway 136 West in Trenton and 411 Kimball Crossing in Kimball.
Hello, I'm Gary McDade, and on behalf of the Tiftonia Church of Christ, We'd like to invite you to our Spring Gospel Meeting, May the 21st through the 26th. Our theme is First Century Christianity in the 21st Century. We'll meet at 7 o'clock each night for about an hour, Sunday through Friday night. Jesus prayed for the unity of all believers, that the world might believe that He's the Son of God. Come and bring your Bible and let's see what we can do together to answer the Lord's Prayer.
Hello and welcome back. We have with us now Austin Deal, and
Hello.
Austin Deal is from right here in Dade County. Graduated from Dade County High School and trying to do bigger, better things. You know, it's always good to have the young people step up and try to make something better.
Absolutely.
You know, 100%. And you are trying to raise funds for a missions trip.
I am.
So tell us about your missions trip.
All right, well, I will be going to New York City starting June 1st, and I'll be working with at-risk teens in the inner cities.
Now, at-risk teens, are we talking for drug abuse or?
Gangs, violence, those kinds of things. So these people are involved in gangs. A lot of them don't have fathers or positive role models. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go in there, establish relationships with these kids, and then we're going to also be hosting tournaments on Saturdays. And so we're just going to be inviting these kids, going out into the communities, inviting them to the tournaments on Saturday. And on Saturday, they'll hear a message about God and the gospel and kind of what it means to be a Christian. And then just leading people to Christ and just hopefully so they can play, belong, and matter in their community.
Now, is this a program that started here, or that you just heard about and you want to take it there, or how did this come about?
All right, so my uncle, Woody Whiffen, who's from here, he started the program. And he went to New York right after 9/11 and saw all these kids playing basketball and was really moved. So he actually moved to New York, started this program 11 years ago.
And what's the name of the program?
It's called Street to Street.
Street to Street.
Is the ministry.
Okay.
Street to Street.
Is there a website where anybody can look at, or?
Absolutely, it's www.streettostreet.com. And there you can also donate.
On the website?
On the website, yep. There's a tab and you just click donate. And then if you want to donate to me, you can just put in honor of Austin Deal. It's right there. It's pretty easy. You just put in your information. You can give that way.
Now, have you reached out or talked to any kids from there yet, or?
Yes. So in March, a couple of weeks ago, I attended a Street to Street event, a basketball tournament in Paterson, New Jersey. And there I got to meet a lot of kids. Joshua, Eric, these kids are incredible. And I actually got to meet an aunt of one of the kids who, she was unfortunately killed when she was only 14 years old. So I got to meet her aunt, and it was her first time back to Street since that happened.
Wow, wow.
So I got to meet her. She's an incredible lady. So many other people, and really no father. So I really want to just introduce them and.
And just to clarify, it's not they don't just have a father. Some of them don't have a mother, and the father's working, or the grandparents are raising them. It's crazy situations, but it happens. You know, we have that right here. You know, as
Absolutely.
well. So.
And I've been very involved in the community in Dade County. This is where I'm from. So I've really been involved in youth groups and youth ministries here already. And I've always said that the light that shines the farthest shines the brightest at home.
Right.
So I really want to implement that and say, like, you know, Dade County is such a good, close knit of Christian believers. And I just want to bring Dade County to New York.
Now, did you take a part in the Inspire program that they just had?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Oh, you'll have to get with that.
I would love to.
It is very, very awesome. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, they had a kid come to that from Texas this year.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah,
And-
Will Garrett from Guthrie's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's awesome. He's given to the community so much.
He is
He's
amazing.
incredible.
He is amazing.
Yeah.
So you said your uncle started this.
Yes.
And did you just always want to fall into that, or what do you want to do when you grow up, so to speak?
So I'm going to be a physician's assistant, actually.
Okay.
Go into the medical field. I'm about to graduate Dalton State with a biology degree, and then I'll go to medical school after that.
Oh, that is
so this
great.
really is kind of outside my comfort zone. I really feel like God has just burdened my heart. This past Christmas, he talked about this really cool opportunity about interns, and I was like, that kind of sounds cool. And then it kind of just, the Lord moved that way, and I just wanted to do it. So I applied, and I wanted it to be kind of, since I am related, I didn't want any nepotism to be a part of it. So I had my application, somebody else review it, and I got accepted. And this is the very first time they've ever had an internship program.
That's awesome.
So it's me and 3 other guys. We're going to be living in Brooklyn. And so that's kind of how I found out and got invested that way. Yeah.
That is great. I been 2011 was getting prepared. I actually brought a mission trip to the church that I was attending at the time, but I ended up having brain surgery and couldn't go. So it was like, oh my gosh. But then it turned out it flooded the place. They couldn't have it anyway. So it kind of, you know, but now since I'm not a member of that church anymore, but they have kept with the program, keep it up. But they, it's an Awana program, and once a year they go to Louisiana State Maximum Security Prison. And these guys, these prisoners, have to be A1 for the entire year. They can't leave a Coke can sitting out. And if they follow all the rules, then the Awana program brings their kids to visit them.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah,
What?
right. And the lady that I was talking to about it, man, I was bawling over this.
Yeah.
And she told me, she said she went the first year, and she looked up in the stands, and there were like 5 or 6 dads that the kids didn't show. And she said, that is just absolutely horrible. He said, no, I'll show you horrible. And he brought out 2 sheets of kids they had to call because their dad messed up. And it was just the most, to me, it was such a good program. There's 3 generations in that prison. But what it is, if you're part, you get to be a part of the program, you go there and they assign you a father and their child, and you spend the day with them.
No way. I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to do that.
So,
yeah.
I know, right?
And what's great actually about Street to Street, it was Street to Street just started a prison program.
A prison ministry.
And prisons, exactly, a prison ministry. So we'll actually be going once a month over the summer. So we'll be going twice because we have a lot of other work to do. Of course, recruiting kids. But we're going to go to these prisons and talk to these guys in prison and also just minister to them, bring their kids kind of the same way.
That might be something, it's something that can be implemented there.
So we are kind of incorporating that into Street to Street in this prison. So it's incredible. The work that they're doing, I'm so happy to be a part of it. And also, we've also started a furniture drive.
Okay.
These kids don't have beds
or
they don't have anything. So we were like, these kids are sleeping on floors and couches and, train
now, are
stations
you doing
and
that
subway
here?
stations.
Are y'all going to take a truck with you full of stuff?
We're
or
not.
what are
So
y'all
it's
doing?
already up there. It's already kind of been established, and people can just donate to the furniture drive. And we also, because of people's donations, we go out and buy furniture, new furniture and beds and that kind of stuff, sheets, and give it to these kids because we were like, they're coming in tired to the tournaments, tired, not fed. So we get to feed them,
Well, I
clothe
can
them.
imagine that, and then like bathroom products, just
Yes, exactly.
everything like that. Because if your folks are doing what some of these kids' folks are doing, they're not thinking about that either. So
Yeah. So the prison ministry, the main Street to Street, and the 4 interns that are myself included, we're gonna be taking over kind of the ministry this summer. So we're
and
gonna
how
be
long has this
teaching
program been going on?
For 11 years now.
No way,
11
really?
years, yeah. Right after 2011.
And do y'all have success stories that come back and talk?
Absolutely. One of the
or-
interns, actually, his name's Kevin. He's incredible. He was a Street to Street kid. He played basketball. He was born and raised in Brooklyn, went to the Park Slope tournament, heard the gospel, got saved. Then he started volunteering after he graduated the program because we focus on teenagers from 13 to 18. Once they graduate high school, they're no longer eligible to compete.
Okay.
So he graduated, started volunteering, wanted to still be a part of this ministry because it's incredible. And now he's an intern. He's going to be one of the first interns. And at these tournaments, we're going to have 10 to 15 tournaments over the summer with a projected of 250 to 500 kids at each tournament. So that almost over 5,000 kids over the summer that's going to hear the gospel. And what's crazy to me is here in the South, I was born and raised here. Jesus and church is it's everywhere. We have a church on every corner. So it's almost unheard of for us not to think that, everyone has heard the name Jesus.
Yeah.
These kids haven't.
Right.
So what's incredible is that many people, 5,000 kids, are going to get to hear the gospel, and we're going to minister to these kids, and we're going to be taking over. So that's just one success story. Over the last 11, we've probably reached 25,000 kids, I remember.
That's awesome.
25,000 kids.
Now, is there an age group of kids that you're looking for, or an age group of kids that they focus on, or is it they just have to be 18 and under, or?
Yeah, 13 to 17.
13 to 17.
Middle school, high school, that's pretty much it. And of course, their parents obviously get involved because they come to these tournaments, every week. so they really get involved. So, but that's really the age group, because we don't want it to be.
And do you try to get the parents, and do you know, a lot of these kids, like I said, are a single parent or no parent. So do you try to
orphans.
you try to bring the other family members in?
Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely bring aunts, uncles, because what we're going to be doing is once we invite a kid to these tournaments, we're going to get their contact information, and then we'll follow up with them with a personal visit, with a letter, with a phone call, because we want to keep in touch with these kids and become positive influences and positive role models in their lives.
Now, do they have, like you're just going for the summer, but do they have a program where these kids get help with school or
You know, I'm not
something?
sure.
You know, I'm thinking a literacy program or some sort would be great, because anything.
Since it's a nonprofit organization, we do the furniture, the prison ministry. So we're kind of spread thin, because it is all volunteers working.
Surely they have places they could, you know, a lot of these kids probably need after school help, because I know
Absolutely.
at my age, even now, I couldn't help my kids with their homework. I mean,
I'm in
it's
college,
changed.
and I'm like, I have siblings who are still in high school. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's changed so much. So,
It's
you know,
changed
that's
so
something
rapidly.
that I think would be awesome.
Yeah, but we were big. They're really big about school. You have to stay in school. You know, you have to get the help. If they have help, I mean, there's plenty of people there to help them
That is awesome.
with school. And it's a community. I mean, these kids are there all day, every day together. So we invite them. They didn't know each other before.
It becomes a family. They make their own family.
Yeah, the mantra is play, belong, matter. And we want to teach them how their lives can matter in the community that they belong in while they're playing basketball.
Well, one more time, give people contact information if they want to get a hold of you.
Yes, absolutely. So if you want to donate, you can donate by mailing a check to the P.O. Box 545 in Glen Rock, New Jersey.
645. Is that a 6? That was 5. I see it now.
545 Glen Rock, New Jersey. The zip code is 07452. So that's P.O. Box 545 Glen Rock, New Jersey 07452. And you can also donate online, like we talked about earlier, at www.street2street.com.
Is it a 2 or is it street TO?
Yep, street 2, the number 2,
Okay.
street.com. And you can donate there. And it's a very easy, there's a tab. Just make sure if you mail a check, my name in the memo, which is Austin Dill. My name is Austin Dill. Put that in the memo. And then also, if you're giving online, make sure to put that in honor of Austin, so that they know who the check is for, not just a general donation to the actual ministry. I have to raise $6,000, and that $6,000 is just going to cover my rent, transportation, and food for the whole summer.
And how are you doing on your progress right now with that? Are you just starting?
I'm kind of just starting, so I have about $2,000, so I have a long way to go.
He's a third of the way, folks. So.
I'm a long way to go, but hopefully you guys will donate, and I really believe in this ministry.
Dade County is good about that.
They're so good about it, and I love this community so much, and I want Dade County to be very present in New York City this summer. And you're not just supporting me. If you're a Christian, you're investing into the body of Christ, not just in one person. And you might not know these people, but it doesn't matter, because one day in heaven we all will.
Right.
So,
well, thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you so much for having me.
And good luck.
It's been such a pleasure.
Whenever you get back, you'll have to come back and tell us how it went.
I would love to. I would love to give you guys an update, for sure.
That'd be awesome.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
This week's specials at Dobbins Supermarket include boneless pork tenderloin, $1.99 a pound. Fresh fryer legs, 89 cents a pound. Bar Espelona, $1.19 a pound. Mayfield Select Ice Cream, 2 for only $5. And a 5-pound bag of popcorn chicken, just $7.99. And don't forget, we got frozen homemade Dobbins sausage for just $2.99 a pound. This week at Dobbins Supermarket.
Mayday, Mayday, do you have a tire emergency? Fly into your local Tire Pro store for exclusive savings this month. Now through June 3rd, you can purchase any set of 4 new Michelin passenger or light truck tires and get up to $70 in mail-in rebates. Get even more when you use your Tire Pro's preferred credit card. Dealer Days is going on right now at your Brown's Tire Pros, online at brownstirepros.com. Subject to credit approval, see participating stores for complete details. Void where prohibited. Offer expires 6/3/17.
Artsy Cafe is now complete with a new menu from gourmet burgers, grilled sandwiches, specialty coffees, fresh soups, and salads. And that's right, fresh baked desserts. The Artsy Cafe, located at 12238 South Main Street, Trenton, Georgia, across from Citizens Bank. Open Tuesday through Wednesday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., Thursday, 9 a.m. till 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 8 a.m. till 9 p.m. To carry out, call 706-657-2780. The Artsy Cafe, where your food's not only good, it's delightful.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology, the Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main office is on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Glass Farm Nursery for Mother's Day. Glass Farm Nursery is loaded with over 500 hanging baskets and ferns to choose from. Thousands of beautiful flowers, perfect to show Mom just how special she is. Glass Farm Nursery, located 4.5 miles south of Trenton on U.S. Highway 11. Open every day this week through Saturday. Make your mom feel special this Mother's Day with a trip to Glass Farm Nursery, the Tri-States tree, shrubbery, and flower headquarters. Glass Farm Nursery, Highway 11, just south of Trenton.
Hello, and we are back with Mr. Keith Ware of Edward Jones. He is a new member of the Chamber. Let me tell you first how I met Keith. Somebody knocked on my door, and I thought, wow, because I was used to people handing out church tracts and whatnot, and this guy wasn't giving stuff away. He was giving good information. But this is Keith Ware. He recently joined the Chamber, and I wanted to get on here and get him out there and kind of tell everybody who he is and what he does. So.
Well, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate the opportunity of coming today and coming on around town. So,
right.
And I do get around town.
You get around town.
I do get around town. I did open up the office of Edward Jones here on the Courthouse Square, 12386 South Main Street. Actually, a lot of people don't know this, but it actually was the original Bank of Dade.
Really? That little spot you're in?
The little spot that I'm in, actually the old vault, we preserved it in there. So the vault is actually still exposed where you can see it. So great opportunity to be right on the square. One thing I tell people as I'm out and about, Edward Jones, we've been around for a long time.
Right.
Since 1922. And as I share with folks as well, I actually came into the area about 11 and a half years ago. Right. And I married a girl from here, both sides of the family. But I've been in the financial world for about 11 and a half years. I've been in the financial world and started with Edward Jones' office here. And by all means, it's been a great opportunity of to this point, having the office built here.
Right, that's awesome, yeah. So what is the most common question you get asked? What do people want to know about your product?
With what I do, sure. I would say this, and this is probably the best idea, Cheryl, that I would share with folks is I'm out and about. A lot of people may not just even know what they have as far as their statements. And I share with folks, we may put money back in our 401k. We may be putting money back for retirement. But what is our goal? And at Edward Jones, since 1922, our whole structure is to be able to find what is valuable to you as a client with our personalized strategies that we have and partner with you over a long period of time.
Right.
Not just today while you're working, but all the way to retirement, that transition into retirement, and then even going further to life's end.
So a common misconception I would think, and I'm just shooting from the hip here, is if I'm 25 years old, why do I need to worry about it?
Because it'll come here quick.
It does.
It gets very quick. Time can go by very quick, and I share this with folks. Someone that's 25, when they start looking at retirement, they don't think about retirement.
No. Well, personally, I think, I'm paying in everything I'm supposed to pay in, and I'll get 401k eventually. I don't need to worry about it, but I do.
But you do, because that money's going somewhere. It's being managed somehow, And if we don't have a strategic plan for a goal for the future, it's like we're shooting in the dark.
Right.
And so for almost 100 years, Edward Jones, and I love to share the story, just how we do that, and that's simply by having those strategic goals, but we're a partnership. We actually have a opportunity, and the story goes back in the 80s, that Ted Jones Jr. had the opportunity to sell and go public with our firm to be richer than Sam Walton. And he said, I don't need a share in the profits, I need people to share in the partnership.
And we know where Sam Walton went.
Well, and you know what's really neat about it is, to this day, we do focus on the client, the prospect, and we're not concerned about shareholders putting money into our company. The client comes first.
Yeah.
So, you know, going back to that with those strategic goals, that 25-year-old, that 50-year-old who's thinking, when does retirement come? When does Social Security? When does it kick in? What age do I need to start? That's where we have those plans, we have those programs, we have the resources to help determine, by all means, when that can help to your individual needs.
Right.
Absolutely.
Oh, I can tell you right now, I'll be an old woman before I can retire.
You know, I would encourage you to come by my office, just like all you folks. And no kidding aside, everybody's situation is different.
Mm-hmm.
We usually, as I go to the doorstep, just as I did you,
I can
Cheryl.
remember that, because then you came in the chamber when I got to work in there, and I said, I know you. And you said, where do you live?
And a lot of times that is the case. I do know where folks live. There's 5 things as I usually come across this doorstep that I find people need or have questions on, and that's preparing for retirement, have questions about living in retirement, preparing for the unexpected. We do life insurance as well. Mm-hmm. Saving money for college, education today. It's amazing just the inflation rate that will make an impact if we don't prepare today. And the last one's saving money on taxes. A lot of people who wants to have to pay more taxes than they need to.
Exactly.
And we find that a lot of times through IRAs, even CDs. You know, when we put that together, usually it's someone comes into my office, we then do a 5-step process once they're in the office, and that's finding out where's somebody at today. We not only find where they're at, but where do they want to go? What is their goal? What's that need to be like for them? And then we usually say, can we get there?
Right.
And then we come up with the 4th step, which is the solution-based advice to get there.
Right.
And then one thing that I find is I'm out and about, a lot of times people do not talk to their brokers or their financial advisors. What I share with folks is we actually have an annual review that Edward Jones, we feel that is very important for us to meet with the client once a year.
Right.
Let's talk about the needs.
Well, yeah, that's important. You got to touch base, and things change. I forget, maybe I did this, or...
Correct. You know, so that's a lot of the different ways that we operate with 13,000 financial advisors.
Right.
Being in the office and also having someone to run the office, the management piece. Between the U.S. and Canada, we're spreading our footprint. We do feel that we have good solutions.
That is awesome. So in the Georgia area, I mean, are y'all primarily east, or are y'all scattered about?
We are scattered about, most definitely. You know, here in Trenton, as I share with folks, I started the office when there's not an office here. So to have an office, I'm very excited for the opportunity to share that with folks.
Right.
But we're all over the U.S. I mean, truly, we have a good growing footprint.
Right. What is the most number one important thing that people need to start with? What is the first step? What do I need to start looking at first?
When you're thinking of retirement, 2 things. Start early and get it to work for you. Right. You got to start somewhere, and you need to get it to work for you as early as possible.
Yeah. Because I'm in that same thinking. I'm thinking, well, you know, I've worked since I was 15 years old. I've paid in. I ought to be getting back a pretty good chunk, but it don't work that way.
You know, I share with folks a lot of times that's something else that we do. We may start looking at Social Security, we start looking at retirement options, and then as I sit down with people, maybe they do already have something, but I share with them, what does that look like? Does it even match your goal?
Right.
And by all means, we want to be able to help in that area.
Can you help me not have to wait till I'm 68? I think I'm going to have to be. I may have to be. They said 70 maybe by the time I can retire. Can you get me retired early?
You know, and I kind of smile when people ask that, but honest truth, come in, let's sit down, let's see what options we have.
Okay.
Unless we take a look at what we currently have, step number 1.
Right.
Step number 2, where do we want to go? Step 3, 4, and 5 can't be established.
Right.
So it truly is helping. And, you know, some of the, and I will say this as well, a lot of the different investments that we have, we do IRAs. So a lot of people may have old retirement money sitting in a 401k. I share with them, let's look at what our options are to let it work for you.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 options people have maybe when they leave a company, when they retire. Let's leave it where it's at, take it to a new employer, cash it out, or let's get it working for you with a broker firm.
Right.
And so that's where we are able to help folks.
Now, do you have a consultation process before people actually have to start investing in this? Is there something?
No, that's a great question. So as I sit with people, there may be brokers that have their different criteria on meeting. At Edward Jones, and especially my practice that I have here, I want to be able to get to know folks. So I tell people, do an interview with me. Let's find out what the goals are. Let's find out where you're at. And then if we can turn around and find good solutions that are valuable to you and you can see the value in it, then let's be able to do some business.
Right.
So by all means, there's no cost to sit down. It's truly what's important to you needs to be important to me where we can find those solutions.
Now, do you have other workers in your office that help with you, or are you the guy to go to?
I am the go-to. The way our structure is, we actually have one financial advisor per office.
Okay.
So at this time, I'm the
You're the
financial
guy.
advisor for Edward Jones.
All right, that is awesome. Now, you gave us the address. What is a good phone number?
Yep, so the best contact number you could reach me at would be 706-657-2477. Again, that's 657-2477. Be more than honored to help out, and I would encourage you, if you have questions concerning retirement, if you have questions concerning what's my future look like, maybe you have dusty money sitting around that's not gaining rates
What
of
if
return.
I have questions about my husband's retirement?
You and your husband need to come in and see me. I keep saying that.
Me
but
and my husband. See, you just totally missed what. No, I'm kidding.
Sure, I don't know how to answer that yet.
I know it's happened.
Those kind of things can happen. I'm going to be straight up with the person who owns the funds. But yes, absolutely. I do encourage that. So.
No, we both have our own. So
I understand.
But I know you got these crazy people that think that, well, hey, I know my wife, she's worked good. What's my wife got,
I run across all different kind of folks. So, it's, once again, it's all about your individual needs, and we find that what we can work together.
Right.
So, absolutely.
Well, I just thought about that, but I thought it was funny to me. So
yeah,
it just kind of.
Well, that's good. Well, again, I appreciate.
Is there a process? And I don't mean to interrupt you. Is there
No.
a process that parents can do to get their kids started?
Yeah. So, I tell people you got 2 things: investing early. For kids, it's called the time of opportunity.
Okay.
Let it work for you. A lot of times people will look at the what they call 529 college savings plan to get it work for college as well.
Okay.
So, feel free to give me a call. I'll be honored to help any way I can.
All right, y'all can go visit them in Town Square right there across from the courthouse, and it is 706-657-2477. If for some reason you don't remember, call me at the chamber. I can get you in touch with them. And I appreciate you coming on.
Absolutely, Cheryl. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Seeing eye to eye, it comes from meeting face to face. That's how Keith Ware, your local Edward Jones financial advisor, does business. Financial know-how made personal is how we do business. That's why he meets with you face to face and takes time to get to know you, your personal situation, and your individual goals. Contact Keith Ware today at 706-657-2477. That's 657-2477. Face to face. That's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Edward Jones, now with a local office on the Courthouse Square in Trenton. Member SIPC.
Have lunch or dinner at Guthrie's, home of the original golden fried chicken finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Guthrie's can help you plan your family's meals or get-togethers with bucket specials every Tuesday, those delicious wings on Wednesday, and platters every day of the week. Plus, get sweet tea by the gallon. Remember, Guthrie's has a party room for small gatherings, too. Guthrie's, Highway 136 West in Trenton, home of those golden fried chicken fingers and the best chicken finger sauce in the world.
Guthrie's, not fast food, good food fast.
Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. At 402 North Cedar Avenue in South Pittsburgh, 4765 Main Street in Jasper, and at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell. Providing the highest standard of customer services with a personal touch. Our associates can help you with personal loans, personal lines of credit, a variety of mortgage loans, and more. And we offer real-time internet banking too. See us in South Pittsburgh, Jasper, and Whitwell today. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank Marion Countyans will ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Take advantage of the great deals high atop Sand Mountain at Cloud Auto Sales. Right now, find a 2005 Ford F-150 4-door Super Crew. This truck's got a brand new Ford engine with a 3-year warranty with unlimited mileage. Also, find a 2010 Chevrolet Equinox priced at only $7,995. Or a 2012 Nissan Versa SL 4-door sedan, only $59,995. Your next vehicle from Cloud Auto Sales, Alabama Highway 71, Higdon, Alabama.
Come to see me for your best deal and a good used car. And yes, I'm still fishing.
Come enjoy pizza for lunch or dinner in a family atmosphere at Stevie B's Pizza, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne. Enjoy the super buffet and salad bar anytime. Or have any of our specialty pizzas made to order and delivered right to your table. At Stevie B's in Fort Payne, we make our own dough, assuring you the best possible pizza. Book your parties at Stevie B's in Fort Payne. Plus, ask about catering and fundraisers too. Call Stevie B's 256-979-1234 and find out more. Great pizza and a family atmosphere. Stevie B's, 2200 Galt Avenue North in Fort Payne.
All right, I am back, and I'm with Michelle Clayton, and she is, I don't know, your wedding coordinator,
right,
with Lily Lou's Event Rentals.
Right. So I'm a partner with Lily Lou, Shell & Co. Events. I'm Michelle with Shell & Co. And Lily Lou and Shell & Co. do a lot of events together.
Right. I don't think I've been to one yet that I didn't see everybody. So now, just real quick, we didn't make it here, folks. I was at work getting busy, and then Michelle hit the bridge traffic at 299, and then you hit another little speed bump.
It's okay.
Yeah, it happens to the best. But we made it. We were here, and we weren't late. So.
No.
That was
And I
my hair,
appreciate
sorry. How'd the bridge look, though? How was it?
It's coming together. Looked like they were digging up the road a little bit. They had stopped traffic, so hopefully that'll be done soon. But it'll be so nice.
I meant to tell you to get off at Lookout Valley.
It's okay.
I so did, yeah.
It's okay.
So we have a big event coming up Sunday the 21st. Tell us about it.
Sunday the 21st from 2 to 5 p.m. We are relaunching Deerhead Cove Farms with an open house and wedding fair. And it doesn't have to just be folks that want to do a wedding there, but it's a great venue to do family reunions, baby showers.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful piece of property.
Yeah, it'd be great. 50th anniversary, 25th anniversary, anything like that, because I've been up there and it is gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. There's a creek on site. We're going to take the loft. Lily Lou's is going to revamp the loft into a bridal suite. It's going to be gorgeous. They've already started working on it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, and then we're going to, can you just imagine getting married under a large oak tree with draping and chandeliers, and it's just gorgeous out there.
I didn't think to put pictures up. You know, I'm just that kind of crazy.
It's okay. Well, they need to come out on Sunday. And
even more reason.
Right,
yeah.
and see, we've kind of kept it on a down low as far as the photos, because we really want people to see how gorgeous it is.
Yeah, now if anybody does come and they decide, well, yeah, I want to get married, so can they book that day?
Absolutely.
How can we do it?
Yeah, everyone will come through Shell & Co. and we will do the scheduling there. And then once we do that, let me just tell you about the packages that we have. We want every bride to be able to walk down the aisle with a stylish package. So we have partnered with many vendors in the area to give these brides a full wedding package for less than $6,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, in the United...
Does that include the venue?
That includes the venue.
Really?
The food, the photography, coordination, decor, flowers,
music.
Music. everything, and cake, your cake catering, everything. And
Wow.
so we're really excited about this. And you know, if a bride says, well, I want to bump up something a little bit, absolutely, we will work with them with that, but we'll start right around $6,000, give them that package, and then they can, you know, go from there and decide what they want to do. But we don't want to skimp on style. And that's the thing. Lily Lou's is really great when they're decor, and they,
you know, they did you were there, they did our
Yes.
awards banquet here.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just so fitting. Everything they do, we sit down with the bride, probably her mother or someone else, but we usually sit down with the bride and just find out their style and what they like, and we just, you know, cater to whatever it is that they want and what their budget will hold.
Right, and there are ways, folks, that I did everything on my wedding myself.
Right.
I did it and never again will I do that.
Yeah. And I had Mother of the Bride this weekend. As a matter of fact, she said, what was I thinking? What was I thinking to think that I could do this all by myself?
I'm up there trying to get my dress on and get my hair fixed, and folks are, hey, Cheryl, where's this? And Cheryl, we need But Cheryl, you know, the cake's falling apart. No, it ain't. I even did my own cake.
Bless your heart.
I did. I made my own cake. It was like a 4-tier cake. I made the groom's cake. I decorated
you are multi-talented.
Never again. Y'all do not know the value in having somebody to do this stuff for you.
It takes off a lot of pressure. You know, you're able to enjoy the day, and you know, if you think about the money that you spend on the coordination and things like that, it is well worth it. And we can, like I say, we work within your budget. You know, we can hold your hand as much as you need us to, you know.
Right.
So
now, how far ahead, if they book with you, do they need to make a deposit, or?
Yeah, we work with brides, and you know, we'll sit down at the initial consultation. We'll talk about the scope of what we want to do, and then usually it's about a third.
Okay.
You know, we ask for a third, and that way we can let all the vendors have their deposit.
Right.
And that just holds their day. So, and it really depends on how far out too. So say you come and tell me, hey, Michelle, in 6 weeks I'm getting married. Well, we're at least going to need a third, and we're going to work with you from there.
Now, if I'm getting married, I'm going to say 10 months from now.
Right.
Can I make payments?
Absolutely.
Monthly?
Absolutely. And what we'll do is, you know, we will hold that and divvy it out the way it needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so much easier for brides to be able to make one check and not have to run all over town and worry about it. And we want to take the stress. You know, we want to be there and just be your partner in this, you know.
Now, can you tell me who some of the vendors are,
Yeah,
or do you want it to be a surprise?
No,
Okay.
I want to. We have great vendors. So, our food vendors are going to be Farm to Fork, and then, yeah, I know, right?
And they're going to bring samples?
They are going to bring samples, so you'll want to come for that. Cindy's Custom Cakes, she's coming out, and she's going to be bringing samples, and she's amazing. She's out on Highway 58.
Now, was she the one? I've been to a couple of the events. So was she one of the wedding or the barn that we did?
She was at one of them. So
I don't remember which one.
I don't remember which one, but she's one of my preferred
I don't eat
vendors.
cake though, so I probably did. But the cakes that I've seen at the weddings that they've had are beautiful. And I think cupcake trees are the way to go now.
And she'll probably bring cupcakes. That's probably because it's just easier to do it that way.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, I think we're going to have her stationed up in the bridal suite, so you can go up there and it's a comfortable place to talk and go over to that.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some Blue Sky Photography. They're going to be there. A. Goodman Productions. Of course, Shell & Co. and Lily Lou's will be there. Natural Body out of Chattanooga is going to be there, and she's Jen Easton with Natural Body is going to be doing makeup tutorials while we're there.
Wow.
So you'll want to come out. She did my makeup today. She does an amazing job. So.
I don't wear makeup. I need to do that.
Well, you know, one of the things that she's really good at is she won't make you up too much.
It looks right for you.
Right. And I absolutely love that. And, you know, she does trial runs with her brides or for any special event that you have. And they're also, all these vendors are doing giveaways. So you'll want to be there for that.
And I know y'all have people that do flowers, that do bouquets.
Yes. That Southern Floral's going to be there. We have more vendors than this. These are just the ones that are going to be there. Then we have 31 Gifts is going to be there. Paparazzi.
31, like,
yeah, like the totes.
Yeah,
they're going to be there because, you know, you're going to want to do things with your bridesmaids and things, and you may want to do a special treat for them. So we try to incorporate stuff like that. We also, I don't want to forget, Wedding Films by Open Hand Pictures. They have been great to help us. Scenic Sound is going to be there. And then Rock Bottom Gypsy Salon is giving away several gift certificates.
Are they hair?
They're doing, they have hair, yeah. And so we want everyone to come out, not just for your wedding, but any event that you're having. In fact, we've already booked a baby shower there in a couple of weeks.
Yay.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And, you know, we have a place for a bonfire. You can do cornhole. You know, just have a really great, relaxing time.
It would be, I mean, for me, even a good place that you could do a company party.
Absolutely. Corporate events.
Yeah, I mean, that would be, to me, I mean, I've been back there and it is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. It is really, and it's so peaceful. And
the view.
The last time we were there, it was like 85 degrees, and the breeze was blowing through the cove, so it didn't feel like, you know, it felt like 70. It was really nice, and he told us, he said it's this way a lot, you know, but we were just so thankful and proud that, you know, he reached out to us and wanted to do the relaunch through Lily Lou's and Shell & Co., and it was really great.
Well, you know, actually, I was on the radio and somebody called in selling an auger. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, I need an auger. And we got to talking. Okay, Lily Lou's, for y'all that don't know, is my sisters.
Yeah.
Rhonda and Leah, they own the company. I don't work with them, but they're my sisters. But anyway, we got to talking about this auger, and he was telling me where he was and something about a barn. I said, what kind of barn is it? And he got to tell me about the barn. I said, well, it just so happens that my sisters have an event rental company.
Right.
He said, well, how about that? You know, and yeah.
Yeah, it was such a blessing. I mean, just to be able, you know, to reach out and work with him, and I appreciate it so much.
Oh yeah,
it
I mean, it's great. That's why I want to push the chamber, because we are doing things like that now.
Yep.
We are partnering up people. We've got y'all in with the Civic Center, and
that's right.
You know,
we can do events at the Civic Center too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a really great location. It's indoor, outdoor. And you know, the kitchen's great, so which is a big thing for, you know, when you're catering an event. So.
And I just got in touch with the people, and we're redoing the sound in the place, so it's going to be amazing in there. The setup though at Deerhead Cove Farm, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The sound there is great.
Yes.
The scenery is great. I mean, and it's in a gorgeous barn, so if it does rain, hey.
Yes, you can have it inside, and it's conveniently located to Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama, and that's a good thing. And
15 minutes in either direction.
And, you know, and what they're going to see Sunday, is how the $6,000 package would look. Mm-hmm. So you could add on to that, and it just helps, because sometimes you don't know what you're getting for the money you're going to get.
Now, do I need to RSVP for this event, or can I just show up? Or?
Both. We would prefer an RSVP, and it's cheaper. So there's an Eventbrite page, Facebook. You can go to Shell & Co Events on Facebook, or Lily Lou's, or Deerhead Cove Farms.
And I have it on the Day Chamber page.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
we appreciate that. And so you can go to the link there and go to the Eventbrite page and just register there. Saves you a little bit of money.
Okay.
Helps us know who's going to be there. Or you can just show up. You know, it's from 2 to 5, and so go to church, get you some lunch, and then come on out and look at it. Because I mean,
But
it'd
don't
be a
get
great
full
day.
because who's
Oh,
got
Farm to
food?
Fork.
Yeah,
Farm to
Farm to Fork is
gonna
going to
be
have
there.
some appetizers and stuff, I'm sure. So yeah.
Yeah, and they're really great. We love Farm to in dessert, and we'll have we're going to have swag bags there, so you'll be able to put some really great items in there, and just we're just excited. We're just
I am too.
excited.
I
for
cannot
it.
wait to see it.
Yeah, I am too. It's going to be great. You might get a couple of sneak peek pictures in the next day or
I
two.
might. I better. Definitely,
So,
I'd better.
well.
I'd better. Well, that is so great. Now, how can we? Phone number? Who?
So if you want to call me, it's 423-406-4006. That's pretty easy to remember. 406-4006. And what we do is we partner with everyone, and we'll just filter out whatever needs to be done. Again, you can look at Facebook pages, websites, Shell & Co. or Lily Lou's or Deerhead Cove, or go to the chamber.
Go to the chamber, and I have all of their information as well, so y'all can contact me at 657-4488.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you coming out.
Oh, thanks.
I'm glad you made it.
Yes, it's all good.
All right, well,
Thank you. I appreciate
Maybe after
you.
the event we can get y'all back and showcase some pictures.
Yeah, I want to do that for sure.
That'd be great.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank guys, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
You've been watching Around Town on KWN Community TV Channel 7. The views and opinions on tonight's program are not necessarily those of staff nor the management of KWN Community TV Channel 7 and Dade County Broadcasting Incorporated. Join us every week for another edition of Around Town on KWN TV 7.